Hey everyone, Gator Mom here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I have a Newlie bag to share with you today, and this is a review that I've been really excited about. This bag is called their Lewes Bag, and it is the third review that I have partnered up with Newlie to bring for you guys, and I will make sure to put in the description box below the other two reviews that I have done on their other styles. So those of you that are kind of looking to compare all of them and see which one might work best for you, those will all be in the description box. And then in the coming weeks, I'm going to actually do another review of all three of their bags up against each other so you guys can compare sizes and functionality and things like that. So stay tuned for that one. But today it's all about the Louise, and I really like this bag as well as all the other Newlie ones because it does not scream diaper bag. You wouldn't even know it was a diaper bag just looking at it kind of at a glance. And I also really like the different options that you can carry it. I personally enjoy using these tote straps on the bag. I think they are really nice in length and they fit comfortably under my arm or just kind of on the crook of my arm. I like to just throw it over and go. But the reason I keep this strap attached to the side is because I can easily just unhook it and thread it through the top here, hook it at the bottom, and you're instantly in backpack mode. So I really like that that's an option on this bag, but again, you can remove the strap and then not have it kind of flopping around there if you prefer the look of the bag that way also. So I'll go ahead and flip it back around again and start the unpacking portion to kind of show you guys what fits in all of the different pockets of this bag. When I first opened it, to be perfectly honest, I thought it was actually on the smaller size, and as I started to pack everything up in it and use it, it holds a ton. It holds way more than I thought it was going to hold, and I absolutely love these side pockets, which I was kind of on the fence of initially because I wasn't sure what was going to fit in them, but I've really been enjoying them. So on the front of this bag here, you have of course the two straps which we've already touched on. You have this cute little locket which is just kind of there for decoration, and then you have the little Newlie logo here. I really like the black and gray contrast on this particular bag. It also comes in an all black option for those of you that like kind of a more sleek look. Like I said, I kind of like the two-tone option. It just kind of adds another element to the bag. But right here in front you have a nice big pocket. I usually just tuck my sunglasses in here so I can just grab and go, or I'll throw them on the inside. I just happen to have them out there today. I have a pen over here on the side. This is my iPhone 6 Plus, so those of you that have a phone similar in size, you can see that it does fit vertically, really nice and snug here, but it sticks up just a little bit at the top, which doesn't really bother me, but just kind of for size reference, that is what is in there. And then I also just have a little notepad in there. This is a cute little pad of paper that I got on a recent trip to the beach, and it just says, "Nothing is worth more than this day." And to be honest, I was just really liking this saying. It's a nice reminder, and then it's just super cute paper. So I have that tucked down in there for whenever I need to jot something down. Moving on to the side of the bag here, you have two identical zipper pockets. For those of you that have smaller babies, you can definitely fit a bottle on the side of these, but there's tons of organization on the inside, which if I was bottle feeding, I would probably utilize those pockets instead. But just kind of keep in mind that depending on how you pack the bag, that is an option. So the zipper zips all around the side of the bag, and then I keep things that I need to grab easily. I have a small little travel pack of these neat cheeks wipes. I also have in there some tissues, and then of course my hand sanitizer, which is probably one of my most grabbed for products. So that is all I have in this side pocket, but again, like I said, these pockets are really big. On the other side, I just have a couple of things more for myself that I grabbed for, and these are items that I wouldn't typically keep on the outside of the bag, but because they're so nice and secure by this zipper, it's really awesome. So inside here, I actually just have my Posh Mega Lip Balm, which I carry everywhere with me. And then I also have my NCO coin purse, and in here I just keep a couple of gift cards, and then I also have cash and then coins on the outside. I love this little coin purse. It goes with me everywhere. I also have in here a newer wallet that I just recently got. This is a Lily Pulitzer little card holder, and in here I have my ID on the back, and then inside I have all of my credit cards, and I just thought it was so pretty and so fun for summer. And I've been carrying a smaller kind of wallet similar to this, and I just thought that this was a fun way to change it up. But it's a really slimline and it fits absolutely perfectly inside this outside pocket, and I'm not worried about it going missing or falling out or anything like that. So it's a great little spot for it. So moving on into the inside of the bag, since there isn't any pockets on the back of it, I'm going to go ahead and set the camera up higher so you guys can get a really, really good view looking down into the bag. And then when you open it up, you have tons of internal organization. I mean, I don't think there was a feature that this bag doesn't have. It absolutely has everything, in my opinion, as far as internal organization. So I have it packed up pretty stinking full. Like I said, I have been using it off and on, and this seems to be the way that has been working best for me. I've also carried this bag exclusively as a work bag for a little while, and I really liked it packed up that way also. Of course, when it's packed up for me, I don't have quite as much stuff in here, but it works really, really well. I don't have a lot of pouches packed up in here because I was finding that when I packed with pouches, which is kind of a classic Gator Mom style as far as packing, but I was finding that it was taking up more room throughout this bag, and I had more room if I just used the internal organization. So there's a few in there, but not too much. I'm really using the organization that's already built into this bag. So I'll go ahead and start with the center of the bag. These items are just sticking in the middle of the bag, not in any type of pocket that is in here. I just have a little play pack for the kids. I just have one stuck in here. This is more for my youngest if he needs entertainment while we're like out to eat or something like that. And then I did throw in one of our iPad minis, again, just to kind of entertain the youngest if I need him to be quiet for a little while, but that fit perfectly on the inside. This back pocket here is also really, really good for electronics if you want them just a little bit more secure in there. I also have my planner right there in the middle. I like to carry this whenever I can because it's just keeps my life so easily organized. I don't know another better way to put it, I guess, but I like to carry it when I can. So inside the bag here, now that you can get a little bit better view, you have two elastic pockets here on the sides, and then you have two here in the front, and then you have your zipper thermal pouch, which is awesome. I'll show you in just a sec. And then you have an elastic kind of snap pocket back here, which is really good for tons of different things. This is where the change pad goes that comes with this bag, but I'm not using it at the moment just because my youngest is a little bit older, so I don't need a nice thick change pad. So inside here though, I did decide to go ahead and keep the diapering needs just to keep them out of the way in this particular bag. I have two size 5 diapers in there, and then I also have my wipe pouch, which I absolutely love. This just has regular baby wipes in here, and I pack it where the actual wristlet strap is at the top, so I can pull this out as needed also if I just need to wipe one of the kids' hands or something like that. And then right behind it, I just have a disposable change pad. Underneath all of that, just sitting horizontally folded up, I did pack a pack of clothes, or a change of clothes for my 2-year-old. So I just have a pair of 2 t-shirts in there, and then his little Gator t-shirt in there. So that, like I said, is at the bottom. So that really shows you guys how much room is inside this bag if you pack it a little bit vertically as well as horizontally, if that makes sense. So that's everything back here in this snap pocket. Over here you have your built-in key fob, which is awesome. I love to use these so my keys don't fall kind of in the bottom of the bag and I can't find them. I also like to attach a little hair tie on there because I'm forever breaking mine or needing one for my daughter, so it's nice to have one of those easily accessible. So this is just my keys attached on there. Then over here on this side elastic pocket, the only thing I carry in here is my 17-ounce Swell bottle. This color is in the bikini pink and it matches my nail polish like perfectly. I didn't even notice that before, but this is the 17-ounce, so it's the middle size Swell bottle. I've been carrying one, of course, anytime that I can. All of us just kind of share this, especially now that my youngest doesn't really require a sippy cup. If I have room for one, I'll throw one in. If not, we just all kind of share this as needed. And so this is another great size reference. You could probably fit the biggest Swell bottle in here. I mean, this bag is definitely tall enough, but we just carry the 17-ounce as needed. Then over here in this other elastic pocket, this is where the bag gets a little crazy because I just kind of throw things in, but I know where they all are. So these are my my eyeglasses. Then I also have my Posh Big Fat Yummy hand cream, which I'll put a link in the description box below to my Posh website for those of you that are interested in trying some. I'm absolutely obsessed with these hand creams, and they just launched a brand new fall catalog, which I cannot wait to try. So I always have a Posh hand cream. I have my little travel brush in here for my daughter and I. I have a car in there for my youngest, another car. Can never have too many of those, I guess. And then I also have this little pack of cards. This is really cute. I got it in the Target dollar spot, and we also have like an Old Maid one as well as Go Fish. This one is the Tell Me a Story. So the whole concept behind it is you just pull a card out and then you look at the picture and you tell a story based on the card. So it gets really funny with my clan as far as the stories they come up with. So it's a fun little game to pass the time. So then I'm going to turn the bag around so you can see a better view of the other side. Over here you have two more elastic pockets, and these, as far as the width, are a little bit smaller than these side pockets over here. But over in this one I just have my big old pack of gum. I love this thing. It has, I think it's like 2 packs of gum in here, but I carry that all the time. Then I also have a Jujube small set piece in here, and this just has some first aid things that I might need for the kids when we're out and about. I have my Posh healer stick. I also have tons of band-aids. I have one of my daughter's eye patches if we need that while she's out. I have some nail clippers. I also have down in here a Posh perk stick, which is a peppermint stick, and it really helps if my son's starting to get a little bit car sick. So this is just a very small, very basic mini med kit if we have any boo-boos when we're out. Then right next to it I have some wet ones as well as some wet eyeglass wipes for my daughter and I's eyeglasses. Then I think that was all, yep, that was all I kept inside that pocket. Again, I could probably slip some other things down in there if need be. Over in this pocket, I just have a small coin purse, and the reason I have this is because I have my earbuds in there. It's just easier to throw these in something so they don't get all tangled. I also have next to it a pack of Posh samples if I'm out and about and want to hand those out. I also have another small set piece. This is in the Jujube Black Magic print, which looks so fun with this bag. In here, I just have small things for me, which is why I threw them in a little tiny pouch. I just have a little lip butter. I have another Posh chapstick. I have a travel Lancome mascara, as well as a nail file. I just have, it's all kind of like mommy things, some eye drops. I also have another hair tie in there and an eyeliner. And then this is my pill case that I keep all of my pills in. So that's just all stuff for me inside that little pouch. And I think, oh, let me see what I see. I don't even know what I have in here. Oh, I have my little Rehab Solid Lotion Bar. This here is a Posh product, but it's basically like the healer stick. Those are you that are familiar with it. And it's really good for dry patches. If you have a scrape on your arm, we were recently at the beach, so all of our skin is peeling like crazy. So we've been grabbing for this just to kind of soothe those really rough patches. Then I also just had my Lancome compact down in there. So that is everything as far as the pockets and what's inside this bag. I want to share with you my absolute favorite feature of this bag next. Save the best for last, but you have this huge zipper pocket in the back, and it's not just any old zipper pocket. It is one of the Newlie staple features, which is an internal thermal pocket. I love this feature. I cannot say enough about it. It's really awesome for those occasions that I want to throw in like a couple of cold Capri Suns or some of those Smucker's frozen jelly sandwiches. I don't know if you guys get those, but my kids absolutely love them. They're perfect just like right out of the freezer to throw in here, and it keeps the condensation from whatever I put in here away from all of the stuff that's inside my bag. But down in here, I just have a couple of snacks for now. I have a small coin purse, and what's in here, which is kind of weird, but all that there is plastic baggies, and these are simply for messes. I have been finding that recently I have been needing them, so I decided to put a couple in my bag. I also just have a couple of these applesauce Go Squeezes down in there. I have a Special K strawberry bar. My oldest loves those, kind of random, but I also have some peanut butter crackers. It's just, I mean, it's like snacks galore. We have been loving these in our house also. These are these Simply Balanced fruit strips, which we buy at Target. We're like addicted to them, so I threw some of those in there. I have some fruit snacks, and that's, like I said, it is just crazy snacks in there. But as you can see, the pocket was not even packed to the max. It literally has so much more room in there. So that is everything that I have packed up in here. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and it answered a lot of the questions that you guys have. If you have any comments or additional questions, feel free to leave them in the description box. I would love to chat with you all. And I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you have a great rest of your summer.